All right, let's get right into it. Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're diving into Mindfulness for Beginners, Finding Your Anchor.
Our definitive map for today's journey is a fantastic book called Mindfulness for Beginners, Discovering Inner Peace and Happiness by B.R. Breathing. Honestly, this is an incredibly practical resource. It really serves as the ultimate anchor for navigating the relentless, nonstop distractions of modern life. We're going to distill its absolute best insights for you right now.
So, let me ask you, are you lost in the constant noise of the modern world? I mean, be honest with yourself here. Every day, we're just bombarded with this never-ending stream of notifications, emails, and demands, right? It's kind of like we're all trying to steer a ship through a relentless, chaotic storm, totally without a compass. And the physical and mental toll of this chronic stress, it's staggering. It leads straight to burnout, exhaustion, and this heavy feeling of being completely disconnected from our own lives. We spend so much time either dwelling on past regrets or anxiously anticipating the future that we completely miss out on what's happening right in front of us. But, and here's the good news, there is a scientifically backed way out of all this noise.
Okay, so mindfulness versus meditation. To find our way out of that storm, we really need to understand our tools first. People throw around the terms mindfulness and meditation interchangeably all the time, but grasping the exact difference between the two is the absolutely crucial first step to actually making them work for you. Here's the breakdown. Mindfulness is a continuous state of being. It's simply paying attention to the present moment, whether you're washing the dishes, walking to your car, or just listening to a friend, and doing it completely without judgment. Meditation, on the other hand, is a specific, deliberate training technique. Think of it this way. Mindfulness is the overarching sport you're trying to play. And meditation, that's the gym where you go to lift weights and train for that sport. You meditate so that you can actually be mindful when you're out there in the real world.
Now, you might be wondering, why does this mental gym actually work? Well, it all comes down to neuroscience. When we're stressed, there's this tiny almond-shaped part of our brain called the amygdala that just goes into absolute overdrive, triggering your fight-or-flight response in mere milliseconds. You get a slightly stressful email, and boom, your brain reacts as if a literal tiger is chasing you down. Mindfulness acts as a circuit breaker here. It rewires the brain to calm this sensitive alarm system down, physically changing how the amygdala reacts to those daily, non-life-threatening triggers. The biological stakes here are massive. They really are. Under chronic stress, your body gets flooded with cortisol. This ramps up inflammation and keeps your brain stuck in these exhausting, endless loops of anxious, self-referential thinking. But check this out. With mindful practice, science actually shows physical changes. We're talking about a measurably thicker prefrontal cortex, which is the area of your brain responsible for decision-making and sharp focus. Plus, you get reduced blood pressure and significantly better emotional regulation. You are literally changing your biology for the better. How amazing is that? If you find this analysis valuable, please like and subscribe to Knowledge Lighthouse to help us bring more truths to light. So, how do we actually apply this offline in our day-to-day? First up, try active listening. Instead of formulating your response in your head while someone is talking to you, just be present with them. This instantly develops deeper empathy and compassion. Over in the workplace, it's time to ditch the myth of multitasking. It seriously only drains your productivity. Instead, embrace single tasking for razor-sharp focus and true efficiency. And finally, use mindful breathing. Just returning your attention to your physical breath can serve as your real-time anchor whenever sudden stressors hit you out of nowhere. Now, one of the absolutely most powerful techniques from the book is loving kindness meditation. It centers around a very simple but profoundly impactful mantra. May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be safe, may I live with ease. We are so often our own harshest critics, right? Saying things to ourselves in our heads that we would literally never say to a friend. Well, repeating this mantra is a scientifically supported way to quiet down that harsh inner critic, cultivate real self-compassion, and build an incredible foundation of emotional resilience. Building all of this into a sustainable routine really just requires 3 simple steps. Step 1, start small. Seriously, don't try to sit perfectly still like a Zen monk for an hour on day 1. 2 to 5 minutes is plenty to start. Step 2, choose a specific, consistent time to practice. Try to anchor it to an existing habit you already have, like right after brushing your teeth in the morning. And step 3, create a quiet, dedicated, clutter-free space. Now, when your mind inevitably wanders, and trust me, it will, that is totally 100% normal. Just gently bring it back to the breath. That little return right there, that is the actual rep. That's exactly how you build the discipline over time. As we wrap up this explainer, you've got a choice to make. Will you continue to be tossed around by the storm,
or will you drop your anchor today? You can let the modern world's endless distractions and life's inevitable stressors dictate your physical and mental health, or you can choose to take back control of your inner peace. Remember, mindfulness isn't about emptying your mind completely. It's about fundamentally changing your relationship with your thoughts. There is so much more practical wisdom and hard science in this book than we could possibly cover today. And honestly, just holding the physical book in your hands and studying these techniques offline is a beautiful mindful practice in itself. For the complete deep dive, own the paperback. Get your high-quality paperback edition on Amazon via the link in the description. Add it to your collection today. Please share this video and check the description for more.